Hey guys, today's video is going to be a fun one. I am going to be giving you a speed review on products that I've been testing out the last month or so. I'm ready to give my final thoughts on these products. I did add a couple products that are not makeup items, but like that are kind of makeup, if that makes sense. It has to do with makeup. But yeah, I got a big basket full of stuff and I just want to put these things back into my collection. But before we get in today's video, don't forget, if you like these videos, to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. Now let's get into this hopefully quick speed review. Okay, let's start with the non-makeup items. So this one I haven't technically tried out yet, but I'm gonna give my thoughts on it right now. This is from Stands Out Beauty. I think that's how you say it. It looks like this. It is a beauty blender. Now these products that I'm about to talk about I got from Amazon. I made an Amazon order and I finally got this because I wanted to try it out because I heard so many good things about this sponge and already I am not a fan. So the first con to this is that this very cheap looking sponge is $20, which I think that is so overpriced for what it is. Looks like this. So on camera it looks yellow. When I look at it, it doesn't look as bad as it does on camera. So then when I went to open it, because I was like, you know, I'm gonna wait to use it because this was expensive, so I really want to use it like when I really need to use, like when I really need a new sponge. So that's why I'm like, I haven't used it yet. But then I took it out of this thing and I noticed it's yellow right there. So I'm not sure if it's supposed to look like this. I'm a little bit nervous. It does feel soft, but for $20, I just, no. Don't get on the hype train with this because for $20, this is not worth $20. You can literally get a sponge that you use to clean dishes and use that instead of this, because this is what it feels like, but just softer. Like, I don't understand. So like I said, let me know if your sponge, if you've gotten this before and if it looks like this. I don't know if that yellow is supposed to be there. So that's another reason why I haven't used this yet, because I need to find out first if it is supposed to look like this. So let me know in the comments down below. My mom had got a couple of these puffs from Amazon because, you know, everybody has been talking about it. It came in a pack of 6, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, so she did give me a couple of them and I have been testing them out, and again, I just don't get the hype. This does not set the powder in place. It doesn't make it look smooth. I just rather use a damp sponge and put my powder on that way rather than using a puff like this. It just does not press in the powder like I want it to, and yeah, I don't like these. So that might not be a very popular opinion, but yeah, these were a fail for me, unfortunately. Then the next product, this one came in a pack of 6, and again, people talk so highly about this, and I'm like, why? Like, what is the hype on this? But I am talking about the AOA Studio Super Soft Paw Paw Wander Blenders. So like I said, this did come in a pack of 6, and I have been trying it out, and I just don't like it. I don't understand the hype. I like the e.l.f. one that's sold at, you know, the drugstore, the purple one. There's so many other sponges that I like more than this, and the reason why I don't like this is because this sponge soaks up so much water that I don't have to wet the sponge for literally days. Like, it stays wet for days, and I don't even have to put a lot of water underneath to make it soft, and it's just too much moisture. And when I use it to like put my makeup on, it's so much moisture in the sponge that it lifts my foundation or concealer, whatever I'm using that's cream with this sponge, it takes it away, and I just do not like it. So I was so sad because I've been dying to try this, and then I finally was able to get it on Amazon, and it just, yeah, it was not good. So unfortunately, these were not my favorite. And then the last product that I got from Amazon were these fashion jewelry hair clips. I guess these are like clips that are supposed to pull back your hair, so when like you're doing your makeup, you know, I try to get this to be fancy and so that way I'm not using something like bulky on my hair and all that. But yeah, so I got these do come in a pack of 6. as you can tell, and these pull my hair. I just do not like how it feels on me. Like I said, it pulls my hair, it doesn't keep my hair back, and yeah, these were just not it for me. Okay, let's move on to makeup now. So the first thing I have in here is from Tower 28, and it's the Daily Rescue Facial Spray. Just looks like this. I have been using this now for a couple weeks, and you guys, I do like this. I feel like it's really, when I put this on, my redness really goes down. So I haven't, like right now my foundation that I'm wearing, it's not a very full coverage foundation. I would say it's a light to very light medium coverage, and so I don't mind this foundation right now. By the way, it's the one from Sephora. It's the Best Skin Ever foundation. If I haven't had my full face of Sephora collection video up by now, it will be in the description box just in case. But yeah, I did a full face of Sephora collection makeup, and that is what I'm wearing today. But I didn't put this on because I didn't need to, because I've been using this so much that it's really tone down the redness in my skin. So I've really been liking this a lot. This next product is from Essence, and it's the Hello Good Stuff Glow Serum Primer, and it just looks like this. I haven't been using it for that long, but I have been enjoying it. It smells like watermelon, and I love the way this smells, and I like the way it makes my skin look. But I just, for skincare stuff like this, I just don't really see a difference when I use it. But this, it doesn't feel bad on my skin, and I like the way it's been sitting on my skin. So yeah, so far so good with this. I'll keep on testing it out some more, but I don't hate it. It's not a bad product. I have a couple primers I want to talk about, and the first one is from Peter Thomas Roth, and it's the Skin to Die For mattifying primer. Just looks like this. This is a small size. I did get this at either at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. I did use this in my video when I did a full face of makeup that I bought at TJ Maxx and Marshall's. And you guys, I have been really liking this primer. I'm not sure if you could still get it like at Sephora or Ulta, but I know you can find the full size at like Marshall's or TJ Maxx for, I think it was like $14.99. But yeah, I have really been liking this primer a lot. It smooths out my skin. It does mattify me. It keeps my makeup looking good for a long period of time. And yeah, I just really been enjoying this primer a lot. And I think when I run out of the small size, I'll probably get the full size. But yeah, I have really been enjoying it. And if you want to try it out, I highly recommend looking at Marshall's and TJ Maxx for it. Then the last primer I want to talk about is from KVD, and it's the Locket Pore Refining Primer, and it just looks like this. Now, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. This does remind me of the one from Milk Makeup, the new one that came out like not too long ago. But I think I prefer this one just a little bit more, but I wouldn't buy it again, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's not a bad product. It's not bad enough for me to say like, oh, don't go out and get it. Like, I don't, you know, it's like so horrible. It's just, I don't know, I guess I don't really see anything that it does for me. And so yeah, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Let me know if you guys have this in your collection. What do you think about it? Because I'm just, like I said, I don't love it and I don't hate it. I don't know what to think about it, I guess is my thing. But yeah, let me know. Do you have it? Do you like it? Do you not? Let me know. Okay, let's talk about foundations. This one is from Kevyn Aucoin, and this is like a balm. This is called the Foundation Balm. I have mine in shade Light FB03. Just looks like this. I did get mine at Marshall's or TJ Maxx again. I don't remember. I did use this when I did the full face of makeup that I found at Marshall's and TJ Maxx. And it just looks like this. And I like this, but the thing is with this, it does come with the brush, and I don't like it with the brush. I rather use a sponge with this, because with the brush it came with, it just looked heavy and cakey on my skin. But with the sponge, it looked nice, it looked flawless. I will say though, the only thing about the sponge is you're not going to get a lot of coverage. You're going to get like light coverage. You can build it up just a tad bit, but be careful, because if you build it up too much, it's going to look cakey. But yeah, I don't hate it. I'll keep on using it, and I'm glad I found it at Marshall's and TJ Maxx, because I don't think I would have paid full price for this product. But like I said, it's not a bad thing. Then the last foundation, again, is from KVD. I'm not 100% sure what it's called. I think it's called the Good Apple Serum Full Coverage Foundation, I guess. I'm not sure. I have mine in the shade Medium 033. I swear, they keep on getting smaller and smaller with the letterings on every package, I swear, like every product, and doesn't matter which brand. So, but yeah, anyways, like I said, it comes with the pump. Again, I like it, but I don't love it. It's nothing to write home about. There are other foundations in my collection that I like more than this. I wouldn't repurchase it again, but I will use it still. I won't get rid of it. It does have, I would say, medium to full coverage. You can build it up, but this does last a long time on my skin. I will give it that. I just don't see nothing special about it, if you know what I mean. But it's not a bad foundation. Personally, just for me, I have other foundations in my collection that I like more than this. I have one color corrector I want to talk about real quick, and this is from e.l.f. This is the Camo color corrector, and it's the green color one. It just looks like this. Now, I will say I don't really use color correctors all that often, so if you're looking for like a really good review on color correctors, I'm probably not the person for it, but I have been using this and I have been liking it so far. I do use it like where I have redness, which is in my cheek right here and my nose. And yeah, it has been working out. I will say though, a little bit does go a long way. Don't put too much of this if you do decide to get it, because if you put too much, you will see green on your face. I almost put on too much to the point where you were able to see it, but with foundation and concealer I was able to fix it. But yeah, it's not a bad product, but I won't be using it all that often just because I sometimes, well, not sometimes, the majority of the time I'll forget to put on a color corrector, or even like color correctors like this, and as well as the ones that like go underneath your eyes. I forget all the time. I have some in my collection that I don't even use because I always forget, or I'm either too lazy to do an extra step. But yeah, this isn't a bad product. If you have redness on your skin, I would recommend checking it out, and it is only a couple dollars. I think it's like $4. I do have two brow gels that I want to mention. One I like, one I didn't. So let's talk about the one that I like. This one is from Too Faced, and this is the brow wig. I do have mine in dark brown. It just looks like this. You can get this at Marshall's and TJ Maxx, but as well as like Sephora and Ulta. I like this. This makes my eyebrows look really good. This is a fiber, I think that's what it's called. It has like fibers in it, right? I don't know exactly what the names are of these things anymore. But yeah, it does have fibers in it. It doesn't say it does, but I could tell it does. Oh yeah, you could see, I think, on the screen. If you look really closely, you could see it on there. But yeah, I like this product. It's really easy to do my eyebrows with. I just comb the product in my eyebrows, then get a spoolie, comb it, and then I'm done. Like, this is so easy to work with, and I love this product a lot. I think I would pay full price if I wasn't able to find it at Marshall's and TJ Maxx no more, because I loved it that much. So if you're a brow gel type of gal, I would highly recommend checking this out, but check it out first at Marshall's and TJ Maxx, and then if you can't find it, then try to see if you can get it on a discount at Ulta or Sephora. But yeah, I really did like this one a lot. Now let's talk about the brow gel that I didn't like so much. This one is from Glossier, and this is the Boy Brow. Now, I heard so many people talking about this and raving about this a long time ago, and it wasn't easy for me to get Glossier at the time, so I never really tried anything from them until they came to Sephora recently. And this is where I picked this up. I picked it up at Sephora, and I just don't like it. It does absolutely nothing for my eyebrows. When I swatch it, well, you could barely see, like I swatched it right there, and that's all I got from this. And you gotta kind of push on it, and I don't know, I just don't like it. It does absolutely nothing for my eyebrows. I can't see the product. It doesn't fill in the sparse areas of my eyebrows, and it just makes it feel wet and goopy, and it almost gets hard, but more so the wetness is what I don't like. And yeah, I just didn't like it. There's other brow gels that I like more than this. This just was not it for me. I have 3 eyeliners that I want to talk about, and I don't like neither of them. So let's start with this one first. This one's from Jaclyn Hill, and this is, or Jaclyn Cosmetics, and this is the inline eyeliner in smooth black brown. It just looks like this. It is a black brown, and this did nothing for me. It didn't show in my waterline, and when I put it like as a wing liner, it was hard to use. And even when I swatch it right here, I could feel it tugging. And yeah, this just was not my favorite. I did find this at either Marshall's or TJ Maxx, so I'm glad I was able to get a discount on it. But I wouldn't recommend anybody to purchase this, and I wouldn't purchase it obviously, but yeah, it wasn't my favorite. And then the last two are from both Pat McGrath. One is a liquid liner, and then the other one is the Legendary Wear Velvet Kohl Eyeliner. I don't like neither of these. They were so messy. Both of these were both messy. I didn't have enough control when I would use both of these. And yeah, I'm glad I was able to find these both at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, so I didn't pay full price. But yeah, I wouldn't buy these full price, and I probably wouldn't even recommend you to buy it at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, to be honest. There are other products from Pat McGrath that are sold at Marshall's and TJ Maxx that are better than these. These were just not it for me. Okay guys, I have 4 mascaras, and I don't like either of these 4. So let's start off with this one. This one is from Essence. This is the Lash Like a Boss Instant Volume and Length Mascara. It just looks like this. Let me rephrase it on this one. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. It doesn't look bad on my eyelashes. The only thing I don't like about it is that this does flake like a lot, so I have to babysit it when I'm wearing it, and I don't love that. I do prefer the one from L'Oreal, the telescopic, whatever it's called, lash lift. But I like that one way more than this. Even though this is like $4, maybe even less than that, I still wouldn't repurchase this, just because, like I said, I don't have to be babysitting it, making sure that, you know, it's flaking or anything like that. And yeah, I didn't like it, and I would buy something else instead of this. But it wasn't bad. If they would change the formula and put it to where people can't open the packaging, then I would like it more. The next mascara I want to mention is from Lancome, and it's the Idol Lash. I think that's how you say it. It just looks like this. This is a mini size. So again, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I just have other mascaras in my collection that I like more than this. I do like the other one that they have, the Monsieur Big mascara from Lancome. I like that one more than this. So if I had to like decide or give you guys a recommendation, if you like really wanted to pick up a mascara from Lancome, I would definitely pick the Monsieur Big mascara over this one. It wasn't bad, just I wouldn't pay the price again for this one. I would just buy the one, like I said, for the Monsieur Big one. This mascara is from Velour, and this is the, what is this called? Pretty Big Deal Petite, I don't know how to say that, and Tubing Mascara 3-in-1 Lash Serum. So this mascara is so freaking messy. And the applicator is just too fat and too chunky, and it gets messy, and yeah, I just did not like this mascara, and I already feel like this one's about to dry out, and I haven't even had it that long. So I'm glad I did find this at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, because I wouldn't pay the full price for it. I wouldn't even buy this again, to be honest. I just did not enjoy this mascara, and I could see myself decluttering this mascara really fast. Last mascara, well, this isn't even really a mascara, but this is from MAC, and this is the shampooing mascara, I guess. Oh, the Lash Dry Shampoo Mascara Refresher. I was reading what it said in French, I guess. But anyways, this is what it looks like, and this does absolutely shit for me. I'm sorry, but this is such a gimmick. Don't even waste your money on this. It's supposed to, like, once you do your regular mascara and then like a couple hours or whatever later on in the night, if you need a refresher on your eyelashes, you're supposed to put this on, and it's supposed to make them look nicer or whatever. This does nothing. It didn't make my eyelashes look any better than what it was already looking like. And yeah, I just didn't like this, and it's not even worth the price. Don't even bother with this. Okay, moving on, I do have 2 concealers I want to talk about. The first one is from Rare Beauty, and it's really not a concealer. This is like an eye brightener. I have mine in light medium. Again, I can't read the writing, so I'm not even going to bother with it. But this is what it looks like, and this did nothing for me. I didn't like it. The shade is a little bit too dark. Like I said, I have it in light medium, but the problem is the next shade down, which is light, is too light, so I wouldn't be able to use it. I just feel like they need more shade ranges. But yeah, I didn't like that, so that was the first thing, was the color ranges. And the second thing is I don't like this applicator. This is a ball, I don't know, like a cooling ball, I guess. It just looks like this. And as you can tell, like, I hardly get any product from just one dip. Like, that is not enough. Yeah, I don't like this whatsoever. And on camera it doesn't look yellow, but in person it definitely looks yellow. Like, it kind of looks a little too dark right there, but in person it even looks more worse than what it does on camera. And yeah, I just didn't like this. I don't think it's worth the price tag. And definitely, if you see it, like somebody out there hyping this up, don't even bother, because it's not even that great, guys. It's just, yeah, for those reasons I would totally skip this product. And the last concealer I want to mention is from Flower Beauty, and this is the serum, the Get Real Serum Concealer. It just looks like this. This isn't a bad product, but it isn't my favorite again. I wouldn't repurchase it. It did do the job. It did cover my dark circles. This is what the applicator looks like. It's just one of those where you dig in and dig out like that. And yeah, the color was fine for me. Doesn't look bad. And I mean, for a drugstore concealer, it's not bad, but I have other ones that I like more, like the one from CoverGirl, the one from L'Oreal. Trying to think, I can't think off the top of my head, but yeah, there are just other drugstore concealers that I like more than this. But if you can find Flower Beauty in your drugstore or close by you, I would say probably you could check it out and see if you like it. But for me, it was just okay, but it's not a bad product, and yeah, it's fine. Let's talk about powder. So I do have two powders that I want to mention. The first one is from SheGlam, and it's the Insta Ready Face and Under Eye Setting Powder Duo. It just looks like this. This does have a pressed powder on top, and then in the bottom it's a loose powder. They do have different shades, but I do have mine in translucent. And yeah, I really do like this powder a lot. It is blurring on the skin. It doesn't leave a white cast, and this is so freaking affordable, you guys. I think this is like under $6 if I'm not mistaken. I highly recommend checking this powder out. I really do like it a lot, and you get so much product in here that this is gonna last me for quite a bit of time. And yeah, I just like the way it looks on me. It's smoothing and it doesn't get cakey, and I just love the way it looks and the way it feels too. It just feels so velvet and smooth. And then the other loose powder is from Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is actually Jaclyn times her mom Robin. Just looks like this. This I did find it at Marshalls or TJ Maxx. This is the Powder Move Loose Setting Powder in Sheer Fair. I like this powder. I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but I actually do like it. Now, I will tell you, it does have a sheen to it, so just be very careful, but it's not a bad sheen. Now, if you've tried her other loose powders that she has, I don't even know if she has them anymore, but during the holiday season a couple years ago, she had something like this, and it was more of like a highlighter type situation. This is not like that. This is more smoothing and not so glittery. Well, this is not even glittery. It's nothing compared to that. So just be like, I want you guys to know that it's not glittery, but you can see like a glow to it. So if you're not into that type of thing, you might not like this, but I liked it. It did look nice on my skin. It doesn't look, of course, matte on my skin. It just looks healthy and radiant, but not too radiant, if that makes sense. I really did like this one a lot. Moving on to bronzers, I have quite a bit of bronzers to talk about. Let's start with cream bronzers. The first one is from Tarte, and this is the Sculpt Tape Contour. It just looks like this. I have mine in the shade Cool Bronze. Now, I will say, out of the three cream liquid bronzers that I'm going to talk about today, this one's my least favorite. The reason why I don't really like this one is because it's very sheer on the skin. And I don't like this applicator. I know they're trying to dupe the Charlotte Tilbury, but I just don't like these types of applicator. And I just didn't like I said, it just looked too sheer on the skin. And I wouldn't repurchase this again. I prefer the Charlotte Tilbury one more than this one. It looks like this right here. But yeah, just when I blend it out, it shears out to nothing. Like, you could see it looks nice on the screen right now, but on my skin, like, see, it's almost starting to get too sheared out. And yeah, I just don't want to like finesse with this. It's too time consuming, and I prefer the other two cream bronzers that I'm about to talk about. The next cream bronzer is from Tower 28, and this is called the Sculptino Bronzer. This is the one that they just came out with that doesn't have the shimmer in it. This is in the shade Getty, and it just looks like this. I really do like this one. Do I like this more than the original bronzer? I don't think so. I like the original one. I just felt like it was a little bit too glowy. If they were to tone the glowiness down a little bit on that one, I would like 1000% love it, love it, love it. I still like it, but like I said, it's just a little bit too glowy. But this one's not bad either. I really do like this one, and I'll keep on using it. I think I'll use this more than the Tarte one, to be honest. But yeah, I really liked the way it looked on my skin. It was easy to work with, and they do have a couple shades in the collection. And I know this is supposed to be more of a contour, but I really do like the shade Getty. The same thing with the Tarte one. These are supposed to be contours, and they do have other colors that look contoury, I guess. But I didn't want that, so that's why I got this one, the Cool Bronze, because I wanted more of a bronzer rather than a contour. And the same thing with this, I wanted more of a bronzer than a contour. So yeah, I definitely like this one, and I would repurchase it again, to be honest. Now the last cream bronzer contour I want to mention, I absolutely love. This is literally a true contour, but they do have different shades in the collection. I'm talking about Milk Makeup. This is the Sculpt Stick in the shade Toasted. Now they do have quite a bit of shades, like I mentioned. I do have another one. I think it's what is it called? I can't remember the name of it. I haven't used it yet, but I know I'm gonna like it because I already like this one. The other one is just more of a bronzer color for me. This one is a true contour for me, and I have just been loving this as a contour. I used to contour way back in the day, and then I stopped, I guess because I started to get like lazy and I didn't want to, you know, an extra step. But then this came out and I was like, you know what, let me try to get back into it. And ever since I've been using this, I cannot stop contouring. I've actually contoured today, and yeah, I think I'm going to start contouring again more often. But I do like this product a lot. Like I've mentioned in the video when I used it, I just do not like the size of the packaging. This is too expensive for the packaging. If they can make it a little bit bigger and keep the price, I would say 1000% yes. But this is just way too small. But I'm going to show you what the color looks like. That is it right there. And look, you could tell like that is a true contour color. It's easy to blend out. It doesn't get patchy on my skin. It just looks so nice, and I love it so much. And yeah, there's not enough good things I could say about this. I just wish, like I said, the packaging and it was just a little bit bigger. But yeah, I really do like this. This powder bronzer is from Tarte, and this is the Shape Tape Glow Bronzer. I have mine in the shade, dang, I think I don't have the shade. I'm not sure if there's just one shade because this doesn't have the shade name, but it just looks like this. And I like this. Now I will say this supposedly says it's a glow bronzer, but this doesn't look glowy on my skin. This looks more matte, and even when I swatch it, it still like doesn't look glowy. Yeah, so even though it says it's glowy, I personally don't think it's glowy, but it still looks really nice on my skin, and I really did like this. It's blendable, it's easy to work with, it doesn't get patchy. Now, if you want a glowy bronzer, I highly recommend this one. This one is from Benefit, and this is the Hoola Glow Bronzer. Just looks like this. I did find mine at Marshall's, and it was $12.99, but you still can get this at Sephora, I think, and Ulta. And it looks like this. This is definitely a glowy bronzer, and I love the way this looked on my skin. Now, I did try it all over my face, and then I heard Casey Holmes, she used this in a video like a while back, and she used this on her skin, and she said that she liked it only for like her forehead because that's the only place that she likes glow, like a glowy bronzer. And so I tried it, and I absolutely agree with her. I love this so much more on my forehead. It just looks so nice on the forehead, and yeah, I don't know what it is about putting it on the forehead that looks really nice, but I really did enjoy this bronzer, and I hope they don't discontinue it because I would pay full price for this bronzer, to be honest. I really did enjoy this, and I cannot wait to use it some more during the summer. And if I can find another one at Marshalls or TJ Maxx, I'll probably pick up another one just to have, just in case I run out of this. Real quick, I want to talk about highlighter. I just have one highlighter that I want to mention. I actually have three, but they're from the same person. So I am talking about the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Glow Glide Face Highlighter. I have all three shades. I have Pillow Talk, I have Moonlit, and Champagne Glow. So I'll just show you real quick. Moonlit Glow, it just looks like this. You guys, these are so pretty on the skin. If you have textured skin, you're gonna love this highlighter. It doesn't emphasize my texture as much. I just gotta be careful not to put it like right here on my cheekbones. I mean, not my cheekbones, my what is this called? You know, right here in the front. Because then it will emphasize the texture just a tad bit, but not as bad as the one from Rare Beauty. Those I do not like. I definitely prefer these highlighters more than the ones from Rare Beauty. The only thing I will say about these is I don't like the packaging, because one, it's hard to open, but two, the actual pans, they move when you're like putting your brush in them. So I don't like that. For the price, I just feel like that shouldn't happen with these highlights. Okay guys, let's talk about blush real quick, and then after blush we have lip products and we'll be all done with this video. So for blush, I have one powder and one cream. Technically I have three powders, but again, they're from the same brand. And I am talking about these Too Faced blushes. These are the Cloud Crush blurring blushes. I have three shades. Like I said, I have Velvet Crush, Candy Clouds, and Head in the Clouds. I love all three of these. I would have to say this one's my favorite first, which is Velvet Crush, and then the pink one, which is Candy Clouds, and then this one would be my least favorite, Head in the Clouds. These are so pretty on the skin, you guys. These do kind of look blurring on my cheeks. I'm not even gonna lie. These really do look nice on the skin, and I just love the way it looks. And they smell so good. The only thing I will say is be careful with these, because these will get pigmented really fast. You have to do a light hand, because then you'll just go overboard with these. The only thing is that they're kind of hard to open sometimes, but yeah. Oh, this one, the Candy Clouds ones, I didn't think I was gonna like it, but you guys, I really do like this one a lot. I think I like this one more than the Dior one, the pink one, the one that's supposed to dupe this one. I prefer this one more than that one. This one is really pretty on the skin. And if you know me, you know that I'm not really a pink type of girl, but lately I've been enjoying pink blushes. And yeah, this is really pretty. And then the last cream blush I want to talk about is from Charlotte Tilbury, and these are the Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush Wands. Now I have all three. The only one I don't have is Pillow Talk, which I wish she would have just released it at Sephora, because I don't know, I'd rather have that one, but I don't want to pick it up on her website. But I do have the three that she did sell at Sephora. I will say these are not equally the same, and I do prefer one out of the three. So the one that I prefer more, which I'm surprised that I prefer more, is the one in Dream Pop. The only thing I will say is this does get pigmented very, very quickly, so just be careful with this. I recommend, so when I used this, the first time I used it, I actually directly put it on my skin. I only did like 2-3 dots, maybe 2 dots, and that was way too much, way too much. So what I recommend doing is squirting some out on the back of your hand, and then using either a sponge or a brush and getting it on the sponge or brush, and then tapping it again on your hand or something, you know, to get the extra pigment off, because I'm telling you, this specific shade is very, very pigmented, but I like it. And another thing too about these is that you have to close these, because these will get messy if you don't close it. Like, I accidentally forgot to close mine one time, and yeah, it got all messy in there. So just be careful with these. But yeah, I definitely prefer the darker one. Just like I said, you've been warned, be very careful. And then the other two, I don't like these. this one, is this the one, the pink one supposedly? Yeah, this one's the pink pop. This does not look pink. This looks like a neon orange color. It looks ugly on my skin. I just do not like this one at all. And then the orange one, the peach pop, I haven't used this one yet. Yeah, I haven't used this one yet, and to be honest, I'm not even looking forward to using this one. Let's just go ahead and swatch it right now to see what it looks like, because I'm pretty sure, I'll swatch it on this side. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna like this either. And then just like I said, remember to close it because these are messy. That's what the orange one looks like. Maybe I'll like that one. We'll see. I'll try this one. So I'm not gonna knock this one off just yet. So let's just talk about these then. If I had to decide between the two and I had just picked up these two, I would definitely prefer this one over the pink one. The pink one I know for sure is just not my favorite whatsoever. I don't even think I'll keep it in my collection, to be honest, but yeah, I definitely like the darker one. For lips, I do have quite a bit of lip products to talk about. So the first one are lip oils, and this is from NYX, and this is the Fat Oil. I do have 4 different shades. Don't do what I did, just get 1 or 2. I don't like these, you guys. I prefer, and I forgot to mention it in the video when I tried these out, I prefer the ones from CoverGirl, the yummy ones, the yummy glosses or whatever they're called. I prefer those ones so much more than this. I even prefer the Dior lip oils over this. I just didn't like it. It didn't give me enough moisture. It didn't feel like a lip oil. To be honest, I just didn't really feel much of anything on my lips with these, and yeah, I regret getting all 4. I fell for the hype train with these. I thought these were going to be so much better, and yeah, just go for the one from CoverGirl. Those I like so much better than these. And when I tried these out, even after that, I've been testing these out, and they taste like soap for some reason in my mouth, and I just don't like it. So I would definitely pass on these ones. So I didn't like the one from NYX, but this one, however, is freaking bomb. This one is from Flower Beauty, and this is the Plump Up Gloss Stick. It just looks like this. I have mine in the shade Toasty, I believe. The name came off. So yeah, I think it's Toasty, but you guys, I love this. Oh, no, it's in the top. Yeah, it is called Toasty. This reminds me so much of the Tarte from the Tarte ones, the Maracuja Juicy Lips. You guys already know that is my like holy grail, my ride or die product, the product that I do not shut up about. Those actually went on sale during the 21 days of Ulta sale. I hope you guys pick some up because those are bomb. If you didn't, you definitely missed out on those. But these ones, however, oh, these are so good too. These are very, very similar to the ones from Tarte, except I will say the ones from Tarte are more juicy than these ones. These are like not like those ones from Tarte are more shinier than these. These need a little bit more shine, but it's still not a bad product. I'll still keep on using it. I have to go in store to see if I can find some more that I'll like more, but yeah, that's that one. It's a bad swatch. I have like so many swatches on my hand that you can't tell which is which. So it's this one right here, but yeah, look at how pretty that looks. It needs a little bit more shine to it, but other than that, it's really pretty, and it doesn't last a long time on the lips, but I don't even care. I'll keep on applying this, and yeah, I really do like these ones a lot. And then for liquid lips, I do have 2 of the Fenty, again, these are so damn hard to read. I don't know, the new ones from Fenty. It just looks like this. I do have 2 shades. I have it in the shade Sea Sweetheart 03, which is more of the nude color, and then I have a red one in the shade the MVP 01. So the thing with these is I like them, but I don't love them. So the nude one, I'll swatch the nude one. The red one I don't really want to swatch just because it gets messy. This is what the nude one looks like. It's that one right there. So I like the way these feel on my lips. They do feel velvety. They do look nice. They almost look blurring on the lips. But the only con to these is that these don't last a long period of time on the lips. You do have to reapply them, and these are not transfer proof, so just be mindful of that. And the red one, the MVP, it gets messy. That's one thing I don't like about this. I love red lipstick, just if it gets too messy, I don't like it, and this definitely does get messy, so just be careful with that. But Other than that, I really do like the way these feel and look on the lips. They just don't last a long time. And then lip liner. I only have 2 lip liners to talk about. The first one is from One Size. Like I said, this is the Lip Snatcher. I was going to say I can't read it because it's too small, but it's called the Lip Snatcher. It's fine. I just don't like the color. The color on the actual lip liner is not the color that it gives on the lips. Let me see if I can swatch it. It's that one right there. It looks like it on person, but almost. But on my lips, it just looks too peachy, and I don't like that. I was hoping it was more of a nude, like a pinky brownie color, and this is definitely not it. But it's not a bad. It's just the color is not my type of color. But yeah, it just depends on what color, if you find a color that you like. But yeah, I would recommend trying one out if you could find a color that you like. And then the last lip liners I want to talk about, these are 3 lip liners, all from Moira Cosmetics, and these are the must-have lip liners. I have 3 shades, but they look like this. These are a sharpened wood pencil lip liner, and that's the same thing with the One Size. It's the same thing. It's a sharpened one. These ones I freaking love. These last so long on my lips. They look so pretty on the lips, and yeah, I love these. I'm gonna try to see if I can get more of these, but yeah, I just really like the way these look, and I plan on doing a full face of Moira Cosmetics. I did purchase quite a bit of stuff, not from the brand's website, but from like other stores. I will talk about that in that video. But yeah, these ones are so pretty on the lips and so easy to work with. I really highly recommend picking these up because they're bomb. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, I would love if you would subscribe to my channel. And until the next time, I will catch you guys later. Bye!